Hello dear friends, welcome to Xrissart. My name is Chrissy. Thank you for joining me today, and a big hello to Helen. Hi Helen, so good that you can make it, and because I know that you work during these times. And Cherry, hello, don't worry about it my darling, all is good. Oh my gosh, you should not apologize, no way, no way. All right, so I'm going to I was thinking about the last couple of days. I was thinking, because I always think about what I would like to do on my Saturday or my YouTube, my regular YouTube live stream, because I do Patreon during the week, and I always like to relax and do something really, I don't know, it could be something that I'm working on or something that I'm thinking on, and it's mainly just engaging with you. And I always like to see what you're doing and what you're up to. But I thought, what would be interesting, because we've been talking about, well, there's this new paper by Canson called Velvet. Well, it's newish, okay, so it's been around for a couple of months now, and everyone is sort of, arming and ahhing and trying it, and some love it, some don't. I love it, but then again, I'm a paper person, so I love it, even though I'm a pastel matte girl. But I love paper, you see. I love paper and all these other different surfaces. All those, sorry, I just had to, my dog was, no, Tina, no. Sorry, and yeah, the different surfaces. So, I always sort of see how far these surfaces can go. Like, for example, coloured pencil, I enjoy using pastel matte. I also love using Stonehenge, but not the one in the pad, the single sheets that you can get. And I mean, everyone has all these other different surfaces, toned papers, you name it, that you could not possibly use all of the papers that all of the paper manufacturers make. There's just too much. It's just that what the manufacturers put in front of our faces is probably what I would say. So, hi Sneaks, hello. So, I thought that I've got Canson Velvet here, and I wanted to see, and I haven't had a chance to play with it too much other than the pastel paintings that I've been doing, and they're all, everything that I do these days is going towards a show towards the end of the year that I'm doing. But, you need to have a break sometimes and to play, and always play. There's a time to do serious stuff and there's a time to play. Well, this is play. So I wanted to see what I could get away with, because I want to do this on a project, and I'm really seriously thinking about it. I will do some swatching and testing, but I've also got something drawn out, hopefully, that I'll be able to do very quickly, but I just wanted to show you. So what I have here are the Caran Neocolour 2. So these are the water soluble, what they call crayons. They say crayons, but they say, look, it's a water soluble wax pastel. That's exactly what it is. So, and I'll tell you, I have been playing on it, and I will show you. So I have been playing and testing on it, and I'm thinking, oh, and there's a revelation on this paper, which I was so excited about, and I'll tell you when it actually happens. Okay, so we've got Neocolour 2, I've got coloured pencil, because what I think and what I've been talking about this paper is that coloured pencil would be ideal. Now I've got a toned paper, I don't know which one it is. It's one of the greys. Oh, jeez. You'd think I know. Anyway, there's a grey, but it's sort of like a toned paper. But then the white that they've got is not really white, there's a cream, right? So, but I think it's only a matter of time, like cream white or something. Wonderful for coloured pencils. So I've also got watercolour pencils, which I think is nice. I've got watercolour pencils. I also have my oil pastels by my side. Oil pastels by my side. I do have, see, I've already done soft pastels. I know what it is, but if you ask me, I will. I've got some soft pastels and I've got the Diane Townsend. And the only reason why I've got the Diane Townsend one is because they're nicely boxed and easily for me to access on my work table if I need it. Oh my gosh, could you imagine me doing that on here? And because it is mixed media, right? It is mixed media. So, yeah, so there's that. And I thought, maybe if I can, maybe the graphite tint, you know, because people are drawing on there and you can do a light wash, maybe. So I've got that just in case. It all depends on time, and I've got watercolor by my side if you ask for it. But what I really wanted to do mainly was the colored pencil, the watercolored pencil, the Neocolour 2 wax pastel, and the oil pastels. All right, so just to let you know very quickly, that's oil pastel. Look how beautiful that is. So I'm actually going to show you how that works on here. Oh, when I was doing it, I thought, oh wow, that's a new surface that I could use oil pastels on. So cool stuff. So I've tried and tested. Okay, let me see who else is coming. Hi Louise, hello, hello. Hi Janice, hello, thanks for coming, hello. Yeah, Sneaks. I love graphite too, graphite tint. Jeez, I've got to make sure how I say that. Graphite tint. I've got some brushes here. Not really fussed on, using my really good brushes on here, but, I've got them to use them, so that's about it. I do have water, a 2 litre, what is it? A 2 litre bucket. And I have another jar to clean my water. So I've got a bit of water beside me. What else what have I got? I think that's about it. That will just about cover it. So I'm going to push this aside just for a moment. Just let me just do this. Now I've got the Sennelier Oil Pastels by my side, but I've also got, which is one of my loves now when it comes to oil pastels, is hang on, let me just put that coloured pencil, hang on, let me just put because I've got them in my jars, not jars, I've got so to make it easy for me when I'm streaming, so I've got these in front of me, they're my watercolours, and my coloured pencil, sorry, I've got some coloured pencils here, just so you know. So just let me put that there. But the oil pastels that I've got to use are the Mungio Art. Now, remember, these are the professional, okay? Not the student. These are the Mungio Professional. I absolutely love these. Hi Wendy, hello, nice to see you here. Hope all is well with you. Okay, so all right, now here we go. Now I didn't label these, and I'm going to zoom in. I didn't label them because I was going to label them as I went, because then I would get confused. Abigail, hello, hi guys, looks like we're going to have fun tonight. Ooh. Yes. Also, excuse me, Mitchie, I made some purchases, but they're a bit on the boring side, but anyway, that's all right. Let me just zoom in a little so you can get a good look at what I'm playing with. Is that? Oh yeah, that's all right. That's all right. That's all right. Okay, so, can I also tell you, now I think this would be wasting it, unfortunately, but I want to have a sharp wax pastel. So let's start off with the Caran, and I'm going to sharpen it. okay, with a sharpener, of course, you know. And I know you're going to tell me, just put it somewhere, but I'm not. Where you can use it again, I'm not. But I found that I could sharpen this because I just want it, I want it sort of like a point. I know that is paint. Why am I doing that? I know you're going to ask me that, but I want paint. Chrissy, I ordered all the Scrim watercolors. Oh, did you really? Sneak passes the wine out to, oh, you're having a, cheers. Okay, so there's that, hang on. So here I've taken all my Neocolour out and I've put them in a container, a clear container. There's a reason why I've done that. It's because if I have them in a clear container like that and very close to where my a lot of my art supplies is, where all the Perspex ones, I get to use them. Okay, so there's that. So I want a colour that's going to look really nice up against, and it is that, and I don't want something that's going to create mud. Maybe a light grey, and this green would be all right, wouldn't it? Oh, let's try. Too many light colours. Let's go something that's vibrant, hey? Oh, let's go pink. Let's go pink. Okay. Hang on. And let's go one more like that. Can't make up my mind. Well, you see all those colours, you can't make up your mind. Okay, so let me sharpen because I want points. I hope all is well. Yeah, my purchases, well, what I did purchase was, I finally got it, the fixative for oil pastels. Now, you know what my take is on fixatives. I'm not really all that keen. But, oh, look, why is this paper just doing this? Okay. I'm not all that keen, but the difference being with the oil pastel is that because the projects that I've got, they never dry, and I really want them to dry at some point. Whereas if it was a soft pastel, I wouldn't worry too much, of course, would I? But yeah, the oil pastel, that needs to, yeah. Okay, so I just want something sharp here, sharp. That's it, nice. And I would sharpen these anyway because there's an image that I want to do which requires a bit of a point, and I would really like to use this. And there's a reason why I'm doing it like this, because I really want to use these in projects. I have used them in projects, but I haven't used them much, and I really would like to. Okay, that's why I've got them. All right, so yeah, I have little containers for all my Neocolour too. I can't stand the idea of throwing out. I know, look, I know, okay, I know. But, you know, for the purposes of today and future projects, I mean, sorry, I've got to get rid of that because it's a pigment. As soon as I put water on it, it's going to, okay, let's go. Here we go. Now it goes, when I'm doing this, it goes on grainy. I'm going to go zoom right in. Here we go. That's better. That's better. Okay. So I'm putting down enough pigment, and it is grainy. Remember, this is a pastel paper, okay? But it can take water. Now, I'm not going to do big washes or anything like that. It's not for that. Okay. So I just want to make sure that I put enough pigment down. Let me see. Chrissy, you could use the shavings for an abstract painting. True. I better save that for that. I like your thinking. Yes. Okay, so here we go. All right. And I need to write these down as I do it because I will forget it. I know I will. So it's Neocolour 2. All right. And what I'm going to do is put water now because I want to allow it to dry so I can come back to it and so we can put layers on here. Chandri came in. Oh, hello, Chandri. Hello, hello, hello. Had anyone heard from Steve in the past few days? Not in the past few days, Wendy. He did come onto the live stream a couple of weeks ago, so I'm not quite sure. But no, not from me anyway. I have not heard. Okay, all right, let's go with this. And I'm open for suggestions. Now, this is not white, by the way, but look at this. So, and I know that a few of you have got Neocolour 2. Now, notice, I'll tell you one thing. Notice the water that I'm putting on, and I want you to notice that, well, the previous example did not cauliflower. When I use wet media on pastel matte, it cauliflowered, but on this one, it didn't. This is what I noticed the most because I did also get some lovely, mixed media is also very good for pastel matte. But look at this. I'm just amazed. So, folks, this is Neocolour 2, and look at the lovely blends that I'm getting. Now you will say, why are you using this paper? There are so many other papers. True, but I just want to see what the possibilities are for things. This is how you stumble on things, by having a look at the possibilities. So what I'm making sure is that it goes into the tooth. Now the only thing that I'm wary of is the amount of layers and what I can do on top. So this I know will be my stumbling block, but if I have that in my mind, I'll know what to do when I initially start. But I wonder if you add some glycerin to the water, it will not cauliflower. Oh, okay, like as in pastel matte, you mean, Abigail? Oh, that's right, you're our chemist here. You and Janice are our chemist. Chemists, yeah, you the girls that experiment like mad scientists, but beautiful. All right, so I'm going to leave that to dry. That's really cool. Like really cool. And I want to use another color just so you can see how lovely these colors. Oh my gosh. Neocolour 2 again, and this one is, and I tore off the thing. It's something orange. Has it got it on the other side? Who knows? What have I done? Anyway, it's an orange. We know it's orange. It looks orange. Abigail, crazy chemist, that's it, that's you. Excuse my ignorance, but what actually are Neocolour 2? Are they watercolour? Ooh, lovely. Funny you should ask, and I know that there's a few people in here the chat that know exactly what it is. What this is, it is a water-soluble wax pastel by Caran, Swiss made. It is an amazing product. It is used to. It is made to use with water. Yeah. So, and I know that there's a few people in here that have these, and I would love for you to also share to Louise what these are. Look at this, like, hello. Hello, baby, look at this. Oh my gosh. So this one is lemon yellow. Okay, Louise, Neocolour 2. This is them here. Okay, so I thought I'll do this so you can see what this colour is all about. These colours. Look, this colour paper is just awesome. Oh, just awesome. Okay, I'll leave these aside. Let me write this down because I will definitely forget it. Okay, so again, let me use a different brush just so I can, you know, I'm testing out brushes as well at the same time. So I'm using, okay, it's a softer brush. This is more watercolor. I think because this is pastel, I think the bristles that you should use, yeah, I don't like this brush for that. I can't push it in because it's more a watercolor one, whereas this, the other one that I used is more for, it's a cheap brush. It's nothing really spectacular, but that's the bristles that is helping me push the, yeah. Here we go. See, notice that there's no cauliflower here. Look at the paint. So this is nice. Definitely would be, if you're a mixed media artist, I think even if you've got 2 or 3 pastels just to play with, I think it's worthwhile. They are so vibrant. Yes, they are, Louise. But we have to wait until they dry so you can see if the vibrancy is still there. I'm telling you that it would be. But, okay, so let's leave that there. So that's the Neocolour 2. Just let me put those aside as I, to make it easier for me to move things around my desk. Okay, let's try, let's try the oil pastels. I've got oil pastels by Sennelier. This one is a beauty. Okay, just leave that there for the time being. Okay, this is a white. What? What? So because I have been using Pastel Matte for oil pastel, and again, this is another good choice for all of those pastel artists who, oil pastels artists that is, okay, so that's oil pastel. Let me write that down. Okay. So, make sure I spell it right, yeah. Sennelier Oil Pastel. Okay, so I'm going to use another color here because I think deservedly so. So there's that. Now the yellow, just let me, oh, that's going to pop. That's going to really pop, I would say. Oh, there, I was right. Okay, here we go. So this gives me another surface for oil pastels. Now I want to try the Mungios on here. Okay, I want to try the Mungios on here. So let me just put that aside, because for me the Mungios and the Paul Rubens are the ones, the pastels that I do have. And they're the ones which I enjoy. I absolutely enjoy these. Now remember Abigail. Remember Abigail, it's these ones. Okay, let me see. Lisa, oh, hello, Lisa. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. What are your favorite colored pencils, Chrissy? Ooh, here we go. It's like my children. Which one do I like the most? I'm only joking. Look, I enjoy the Light Fast, the Derwent Light Fast. I enjoy, I'll tell you in a minute because I've got them here. But I will say the Light Fast. I do like the Prismacolor. I like the Caran, but I also love the Holbein. They're one of my faves. Okay, I think I should do a different color. Let's go a magenta, hey? Okay, these are the Mungio oils, because it's also one that I use. Yeah, nice. And I'll use a, perhaps maybe a nice violet. Pale violet, how about pale violet color? Lovely. Look how nice and creamy they go on. Chrissy, show them again. I'll make a screen capture. Oh, okay. All right. Are you ready? Oh, hang on. Let me just do this. And I'll write on it and you can do a screen capture. How pretty. How pretty, pretty, pretty. Hello, Lynn. Hello. Welcome. Welcome. Nice to see you here. Okay, here we go. The Mungio Oil Pastel. Okay, here we go. Ready for a screenshot? You got it? And okay, did you get it? Tell me if you didn't and I'll do it again. Okay, so the Neocolour 2. See, these are the things that I'm thinking to use in my project, mixed media project. So that's why I've got the coloured pencil, the watercolour pencil, the oil pastels. Not so much the soft pastels because I've got soft pastels. I just want to do something different. But yes, definitely. Definitely different. So now what I'll do is I'll use the water. Okay, screenshot of the oil pastels. Okay. You got it? Come. Oh, funny. Okay, so now I've got the watercolor pencils. Now you could say, well, what watercolor pencils do I like? Look, I like the Caran ones mainly, but I also like the where are they? Let me see. There they are, the Faber-Castell Alberdura. I don't even know if I'm saying it right. The box, Chrissy. What? The box? Oh, the box. Thank you. Oh dear. All right, here we go. Oh, have we got it? Are you screaming down? The box, Chrissy, the box. Hi, Angie. Hello. Nice to see you. Okay, now, you know this is normal. Oh, dear. Can I be any more goofy? All right. So here we go. So let's try watercolor pencils and see what happens. I'm going to get the white out because I think that's really important. And you know what? I've got the Bronzeals watercolor, so this would be nice. Let me see. See, you're making me laugh at myself. You know, what? How goofy. All right, so I'm always using this color. Let's use something else. Sorry, I just want to, yeah, here we go. All right. Hi, did I say hi, Nanette? Hi, Nanette. Hello. Did I miss anyone? Oh, please, I don't want to miss anyone. Oh my gosh. Okay, so here we go. Watercolor pencils. These are Alberdura, Faber-Castell, Alberdura. Right. This one, these are the Caran. These are the super soft. And it's not even their museum. I don't even, they're in a cupboard somewhere, but. All right. Here we go. Now let me just put this down. Watercolor pencils. Okay, here we go. Sorry, that's my dogs. That's my dogs. Okay, here we go. Oh, blending nicely. Hang on, let me wet this. Let me see. Question. Let me see. Question. Is there questions? Love that. Okay, question, Lynn says. Only oil sticks, no medium on it. Yeah, no medium. This is just the oil sticks. Louise says, question, Chrissy, wondering about the colour paper you are using. Would that make the vibrancy brighter than on white paper? Look, I think to be honest, yes, I would say, because this is a neutral colour and it just, I think it brings out the natural, what the color really is, because I think if you did the same thing on white, then it wouldn't be this, your eyes would look at it a bit differently. Yeah. So here we go. That's the watercolor. See what happens when it dries. Yeah. Okay, Nan says, yeah, I got some Canson Velvet last week. I like it. Oh, nice. What mediums? Okay. The paper looks amazing. Yeah, I use pastel pencils and colored pencils. I'll post it on Facebook. Yes. Okay. Oh, someone asked me about the cabinets I got on Temu, and mine are discontinued. But if you search for steel cabinet, there are a lot of different styles. Oh, there you go. Not sponsored. We're all not sponsored, and we're sharing things, which is really awesome. Okay, so I'll do another colour. Now, it all depends how much pigment you put on. Now, I'm just, you know, for time, I'm just trying to get through, some of these things that I want to try out. So that is the watercolor from Caran. I want to do another one. Another one. Here we go. The Bronzeals Aquarelle. See? There we go. So I've got their, ooh, lovely colour too. I've got their pastel pencils. Have I got their coloured pencils? I don't know if I've got their coloured pencils, but definitely their pastel pencils. I love them too much. Just want to get enough pigment on here. Okay, here we go. That's okay, Louise. Yeah, thank you. That's really interesting. I knew it did on black paper, but really like the color you're using. Yes. Okay, here we go. Now, what I would do is when you're playing with this, I would put more pigment down. Make sure it gets into the tooth of the paper and just work it in. Right, because remember, it's a pastel paper. The tooth is, you know, there's, you know, it's like it's pastel paper. So the only thing I couldn't tell you at the moment is the layers. Okay, I think I would be limited with the layers, but that's okay. You know, that's all right. That just means you just modify the way you paint. So let me just put down watercolor pencil. All right, leave that. Now I'm just going to put these aside. I'm making things neat around here so I know what I'm doing and I don't get lost. Okay, so there's that. Okay, colored pencil. Here we go. Colored pencil. And I think I'll go Holbein here. This is like who was asking? Lisa. I think it was Lisa asking me about coloured pencils. So there's the Holbein, the Prismacolor, the Light Fast, and what else do I have in here? And the Prismacolors. I enjoy the Prismacolors too. Yeah, and I also like the Derwent Super Point. What is it? The Derwent. These ones. The Derwent Drawing, which I think I will use here just so you can see the white of it. Have I got a luminance on here? Here we go. Here's a luminance. All right. So, well, let's just do the Derwent. Right, the Derwent Drawing in white. Now it's a coloured pencil, so it's going to be grainy. So, and it's all about the layering. Now this is very waxy, very waxy. Very waxy Derwent Drawing. Derwent Drawing. So I'll leave that there. Here we go. Prismacolor. 2 Prismacolors. Oh, what? How long are those pencil? Oh, yes. Helen. Okay. Yes, they're really long. You know why they're really long? It's because last week I was talking about a sharpener. This is the sharpener that's doing it. I got it from Temu. See, another Temu thing. Anyway, these are Prismacolors. You know, sometimes people say, oh, I don't want to use coloured pencil it eats, you know, on you know, pastel mat or pastel paper. It eats my pencils. Yeah, it may, but not so much. Look, I've still got my point, and I'm putting a fair amount of pressure on this, right? Not hard, but you know, I'll bring it up to the camera, or maybe zoom in. Probably that's probably the best. But I just want you to get to see the whole picture. Okay, these are Prismacolors for those who are into Prismacolor on Canson. And let me write that down. Oh, I was about to Prismacolor. Okay, so they're the Prismacolors. Faber-Castell, the Polys. Now, I assume that you could probably put mineral spirits. You know, these days I'm not really, I mean, I am when I want to, if there's something that I want to, if there's an outcome that I want to achieve. But most of the time, I like to do coloured pencil without mineral spirits. If I can get away with it, I will. So these are, oh, wow, sorry. That was the Poly. This is the Holbein. I love Holbein too. Look at that. So, and I'll, okay, Polys and Holbein. See the Derwent drawing where it's waxy, but look at the other ones. There's the Prismacolor, right? Okay, so here we go. This is the Derwent and the Luminance. Oh, I'll get a darker colour because you can't see it. Anyway, I'll get another colour. I am putting a bit of pressure, a little bit, but it's only for you to see. It's only for you to see how it looks, because normally what I like to do is I like to work very lightly and keep on building the layers. So that's what I like to do. But for the purposes of this demonstration, just so you can see how it goes on here. Is that Ali I see? Have you tried the new Winsor and Newton Revival watercolours? No, and hello. For all of you, Ali just said hello, good cheer in Greek. And of course I can read Greek. My ethnic background is Greek. Can't you tell? With an Australian accent. I was born here, born and bred. So here we go. So this one, so Derwent Light Fast. And there we go. Maybe I should try another light fast because I didn't do it justice, I think. Here we go. Wheat, that should do it. There we go, see? And again, I would be going very lightly and just building up. Thanks. Derwent pencils are so confusing. I know. The Derwent Colour Soft, I think. Now, hang on. Anyone know which coloured pencils are the same softness as the Prismacolors? Probably the Colour Soft. Probably. Chrissy, do you have family in Santorini? I've been following them. No, I don't. No. I've got family that live in Athens. In Athens, Piraeus, I think. Oh, I'm trying to remember now where they all are, but I do have relatives there. Let me see. Here we go. And something which is dark. How about that? Don't want light fast here. Wow. Nice. Violet. See, blending. Oh, look at that. Yes, look at that, blending nicely. So let me just write that down. Light fast. Okay, so they're the ones. So let me just put those colored pencils aside, because I'm going to try, for the people that haven't seen, I work with pastel a lot, and I've got a few other. I thought, let's try, and you know I love Diane Townsend, but I want to see if I can put water to this. So here we go, the Diane Townsend. It'd have to be pink, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it? My golly gosh. And all right, so I want to see if, hang on a sec, let me just dust that off. I want to see if I can use water with that one. I'm sure I can. I'm sure I can. I'm just picking out a brush which would be appropriate for that. Probably this one. Okay, maybe, oh, let's go this one. Let's see what it does, hey? Mind you, these are the fluoros, so oh well. Hang on, let me put more pink here. Because I just went over the pink. Oh my gosh. Oh dear. I think it's the color of the paper that's making all of this stuff pop. Okay, hang on, I've got to write this down. Diane Townsend. Soft pastel. Wait till it dries. I want to see what happens. Okay, so another thing that I would probably put on here, one more thing, and then I'm going to do this little project, like see if I can do it, see if I'll be able to get away with it. One more thing is the graphitint, because the reason why I picked this is because it may be something that I want to use in the project, in my mixed media project. So let's see what happens. And of course they're water soluble, so that's one of the reasons. So now these are muted colors, we know that, okay, but oh, you can't really see much here, but I will try other colors, all right? So there's the white. We always use the white because what happens if you wanted to do a highlight of some kind? So let me just do that. And I'll try another color just so we can see. Here we go. This is the cool grey, sort of like a blue grey. I want to make sure I get enough pigment on here, hey? And Ocean Blue. All right, so we know that these are water soluble. Okay, so I'm just putting those down. Let's have a look at, oh, and let me write this down, graphite tint. Let me just, because something like this would probably go in my experiment book. So at least I know what I've done and I can look back and see. Okay, so let's, I'm just cleaning my brush, make sure it's nice and clean. Huh, what do you know? You know, I must have the same look, as if I'm surprised. Oh, oh my gosh. How nice is that? Now, of course, you would put layers according to whatever it is. Another product I've seen, I've never seen before. Oh, really, Louise? You come to the right place here. Let's try. This is nice. I think what we have to, or what I have to do is, or consider the amount of layers that go on. Now there's one thing, okay, lost Chrissy buffering. Oh, so sorry, it's not you, it's me. It is me, it is me, it's me. It's coming back, I think. No, it's not your internet, it's me, it's me, it's me. I just got a message from my my OBS. All good? Catching up. Okay. You got it now? Have you got it? Opera Rose, please, on this. Opera Rose, watercolor. You're talking, because, okay, one more. I'm going to do watercolor just here somewhere. I'll do a watercolor here because that's what I've got. I don't know if I've got Opera Rose. I imagine that Opera Rose. I've got the Mission Gold watercolors. I'm not sure which one. I'm going to try. It's one of the pinks here. I don't know if it's, but I will. Okay, and that will be it. And then I want to try this on a little project very quickly. So let me just do this right now. Now there's one thing I want you to see. If you can see, there's no, the ones where I've put wet media on, there's no cauliflower. Do you not think that that's interesting? It is the pink one. Yeah, I know. Can you try Inktense? All right, I've got Inktense. I will try. Okay, that will be this. That will be the last. There we go. And let's try a violet. I can't remember what colors these are. Look how, you know, they are reactivate very quickly. Mission Gold, one of my lovely favorites. Maya, Oh, this is so exciting. Oh, this is nice on here. I didn't look. I had it as a last resort. I had it as a last resort, and I'm absolutely loving this. All right, so let me write this down. Mission Gold, so I know which one it was. Mission Gold watercolor, and okay, and ink. Not microphone issues. Getting every second word. Really? Yeah. Oh, sorry. Oh, I'm not sure about that one. I don't know. Hang on. Let me get the ink tints. Ink tints. I'll go to the blocks. And another color. Now I put pressure on that, just letting you know that I did press hard. Okay. Okay, just rinsing out my brush. Yes, the purple looks dioxazine, doesn't it? I love that. I just refreshed and it's working again. Sorry, folks, it's me. It's not you. Really, it's not you. It's me. Ink Tense block. Okay, and one more, the pencil, and then I'll start to do this little I got the pencils here, and go orange and go yellow. Here we go. One more. Okay, so here we go. I suspect that this would be good too. The only thing that you've got to think about is when you're using wet media on here, make sure that you try to press in or fill the tooth, you know what I mean? And this is the orange. Now, I'm just waiting for all of that to dry. There's some of that that's waiting to dry. Trying to dry. The graphic tint would be interesting. Okay, so this is the ink Tense pencils. All right, so let me put all of this aside just for the moment. And it's the, here we go. So on the Canson Velvet, Diane Townsend, the soft pastel. All right, so I've got this little pair. I don't know if I'm going to get time to finish it, but the aim is that I'm trying to do that, because I just need you to see what it would look like, and then maybe the oil on top, the oil pastels on top. That would be interesting. So, okay, so I'm going to start. There's a pair here. Look, I'll show you when it dries. Look at that. Oh, one of my favorite colors. Well, you know, my logo's got all of that colors in there. Okay, so what I'm going to do is bear with me. Some of the colors that I'm using here, and I just want to see how it's going to, because if I'm going to be doing a painting, I think I want to know how it reacts with all of the things that I've just done and drying and stuff like that. So I think it's good to experiment. It's good to experiment and find out what I can and can't get away with, because that's going to be my issue, I think. Okay, there's that. There's a bit of this going on. All right, and plus, look, I'm blending. I'm putting a bit of pressure, not hard pressure, but a bit of pressure. Okay. I want to see what happens when I reactivate it with water. What am I going to get? What am I going to get? So here we go. Down here. And here a little bit. Okay, and there's a bit of green going on here. Okay, I'm off to bed. My only day off, so I need to get some extra sleep. Okay, cool. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for joining. It was nice to see you here, Helen. I know it's always hard for you because you're working. Yellow here. Now, this bit here is dark, so I just want to be careful. I don't want to do I don't think this one is dark enough, but anyway, looks like I'm going to have to mix. See, because then I've got to wait for this to dry, you know, so okay. All right, and let's not forget, because otherwise it's floating on air. Okay, I don't think I've got enough here. Okay. So I'm just going to show you how all of these dried while we're doing this. Might have to just wait till the end and see what they all look like when they're dry. Look at that. Now the brush that you use, I think, plays a part as well. The bristle brush, trying to say two words at once. The bristle brushes that I'm using, this is a Daler Rowney flat shader. The bristles are, dog next door, not mine. The bristles are sort of on the soft but firm enough to move it around on the surface. Oh, lovely for expressive. Oh, hang on, too much water. Got to be careful of that. I'm definitely doing this in one of my paintings for my show. Just got to find the right, oh, it could be anything really. The right subject. Okay. So what I'm doing is blending here. I mean, this is all in a rush, but you're getting the idea. Okay, Chrissy. Yeah, well, that's it. You know, this is yeah, something tonight. Learn something. Oh, thank you. That's good. We learn from each other. Remember that. Okay. All right. I know the pear's a bit crude, but you get the idea. So I'd wait for this to dry and then I'd go on top. That's what I would do. One more thing. I'm going to try the oil pastels on this one, if I may, very quickly. And I'm going to try the Mungio ones. These, you know how nice these glide on this paper? They glide beautifully on this paper, just letting you know, FYI. And something that's just a little bit darker. I don't want to... And there is a little bit of... and a little bit of the white here. And I'm running out of fingers. So this is another surface that I can use. Geez, and it doesn't even hurt my fingers. So for all of you oil pastel artists out there, cool. It works really well, really well, really well. So let's just have a look. Let me just put these aside so I don't get lost. Okay, so let's have a look at what we've done. Okay, that's still a bit wet. I don't want to dry it with the hairdryer. I'd like to let it air dry. But look at all of that. What a lovely example. Look at the Diane Townsend. My gosh. Ink. So we've tried Neocolour 2. We've tried Neocolour 2 Sennelier Oil Pastels, Mungio, watercolour pencils, Derwent Drawing, Prismacolor, Polychromos, Holbein, Lightfast Luminance, Diane Townsend, Graphitint, Ink Tints, and Mission Gold watercolours. You know what? I'm loving this thing. Okay, on the velvet. Okay. So what is it? Where did I get the oil pastel thing? Hey? Oh, zoom out. Oh, zoom out. There we go. Can you get it in? You can. Yeah. There we go. All right. Well, look, I think I'm going to leave it there. But this has given me an idea as to what I'm going to do with one of my paintings. So I like the velvet. And notice the one thing that notice with all of the wet media, I was just about to say, except for the watercolor, which is only just starting to cauliflower a little bit, but then that doesn't matter when you're putting things on top. That's watercolor, okay? But all the other water media, there hasn't been any cauliflower. That is cool. That is cool. All right. Any news on the pan pastels? Not yet. When they're going to become available in Australia, we will be getting them for sure. The new range of pan pastels. I have asked about that, and we've ordered them for the art shop that I work for. So we'll see. They'll turn up when the whole world has got them, and we don't. Australia's always the last. But anyway, we'll get them eventually. But just wanted to say thank you so much for joining in. Really appreciate your time. I had a lot of fun playing around. Who knows? I might start this project next week with all of this stuff that we've done. I think I should do that, shouldn't I? All right, everyone. Bye for now. Have a lovely weekend and a lovely next week. Okay, bye for now.